Racism is real. Racism has existed in the world long before America's foundation. Racism was a problem in our country, and to some degree, I would admit, it still is today. It will always be existent as long as people live on the face of this earth who are basically sinners. The problem with racism, from a biblical perspective, is it is rooted, like any other sin, in the ultimate sin of pride. It's a superiority of self, that I am better than somebody else based upon something I have that they don't have. And racism, like all pride, then manifests itself out in specific sins like anger, envy, hate, just to name a few. It's really a bizarre sin that you're going to hate someone simply by the color of skin that that individual has. Well, why is racism a sin in its a more fundamental and foundational state? It's because we need to start with God. When we talk about different skin tones, we must realize that people did not ask for those skin tones. They were born with those skin tones. And the person that gave us the skin color that we have is none other than God himself. God, yes, sees skin color. Of course, he sees everything. And to some degree, God can champion skin color just because it celebrates his creative diversity, like he champions the different colors of leaves or the different smells of flowers. But we must understand that God does not ultimately, in the ultimate sense, care about skin color. 1 Samuel 16:7, God sees not as man sees. For it's man that looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at what? The heart. As a matter of fact, when you read about God throughout all of Scripture, he doesn't even break society down into multiple races. There is one human race that is divided amongst what the Bible calls the world, or specifically the nations, to reduce life, specifically in this case, to skin color, not only diminishes, listen, the primacy of character, but it also negates God's universal love for all humankind, who are created, as I read, equally in his image, unlike the rest of created order, Genesis 1:26 and 27. Racism is superficial. It's hateful. It's bigoted. It's prideful. It's self-defeating. It's anti-gospel. And it is godless.